What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. PokeExode here. Hope you are all having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Today is going to be a different kind of video. Um, I haven't really done one of these before, and it's been some time since I've gotten back into the hobby, so I felt, why not make a video about my collection? Um, Now, I will say before I start showing off what I actually have put away, um, you know, I do open most product. Um, just can't help it. So just to let you guys know that I do open most of my product, and if I had, kept every single thing sealed, the collection probably could be a lot bigger. But I just gotta open it and see it. I just like kind of that kind of mystery factor to it. But to start things off, I'm just gonna go ahead and go through my graded card collection. So if you guys have not seen any of my PSA return videos, then this will be your first time seeing these. But just to start things off, we have ourselves this PSA 8 Dark Blastoise Hollow from Legendary Collections. These two I had bought. This one as well. The Pikachu Black Star promo. The otherwise known as the Bumblebee Pikachu. Just thought that was kind of like a cool Pikachu, so I got that. And then these next, all these next graded cards are pretty much slabs that I had. So of course we have ourselves the PSA 10 Origin Form Palkia V-Star from Crown Zenith. And then we have the Japanese Penny from the Scarlet and Violet base. And then the PSA 10 Darkness Ablaze Charizard. And this is the chase card for that set, so I was really happy to see that I was able to pull a 10 on that one. And then we get ourselves a Koraidon EX at a PSA 10. And then we have ourselves a Pikachu PSA 9. And then the Charizard Hollow from Evolutions at a PSA 8. That one was a little bit unfortunate. Since I was really hoping for it to be a 9. I got it graded because otherwise I would have nowhere to actually put it. So, but as you can see, most of these are going to be 9s per the usual. Some of these though, I'm not really sure why they were a 9. But anything with surface, or if it barely met requirements for the spacing and such, I'll never know. And so this next one is actually one that I had purchased, and it's kind of a collection that I kind of plan to collect all of them at some point. So it is the Japanese Charizard Hollow, the CD promo. And I just figured, the CD promos, that's kind of like it's its own thing. So I felt like, these cards are all kind of like reprints of existing. And I just thought it'd be cool to kind of collect all the cards from kind of a unknown set, because these all come from a CD promo. And then there's one that's like, it's not specifically the CD promo, but it still follows under the same category. So that's like a slow and working one, because some of those cards are expensive and actually rare to find. Some of those cards in that set, or that the whole set and the CD promos, is actually really hard to find. This one I was so happy to get at 10, just because at some point I am going to try to get this card legitimately. Now, of course, I'm not gonna sink too much into that, because that's what those packs are like. You can get them from like $500 to $700 depending. That's crazy. And then these were some of the first cards that I graded, which you know, the Lugia All Art at a PSA 9, and then we have the Moonbryon at a 9. I pulled this card before I had started videos, so it's very unfortunate. But I was pulling it with a friend, so whenever that happened, I kind of just froze up and couldn't believe it, because that was the card that I was trying. I was trying so hard to get that, since Umbreon is my favorite Pokemon. But these are just, you know, all the slabs that I have. So I think that's pretty good in terms of slabs. The next things I'm going to show you guys are just some singles that I have, and then I will go into some sealed product. So these are the singles that I really enjoy. Giratina level X. Pulled that in a you know, kind of a more recent video. I think it was 2 months ago. And we have a Shining Lugia from the Shining Collections box, I believe. Then we have ourselves a nice Pikachu. I'm trying to remember where this came from, but the hollow pattern, as you can see, is very nice. Then the Ho-Oh GX, Shining Celebi. And then these are just some hits that I pulled, that I just had on, you know, hand or, you know, whatnot. So, and then let's see, you know, some more hits. So I have a lot of hits. This was pretty cool. Regigigas promo, and then, you know, all these older cards. I will be opening some more vintage at some point in the future, guys. I just have to actually get those cards. And now I'm just gonna show you guys. I know I said I'm gonna show you guys my sealed product, but I'll go for I'm gonna show you guys the promos that I have instead. So since I started around this time of last year, as you can see, these are, you know, probably the more common hits that you'd see. Now, I did at some point, just for celebrations, I believe I purchased a bunch of the boxes for them. Like, here's the Charizard, and I didn't record that. Like, you know, that's how. I also had the celebrations box, and, you know, this was all before I started this channel. So, and then before I showed this, what is it? My sealed product. Just want to give you guys a little peek at my Dunkel's Tornupto here. You know, the greatest Typhlosion card of all time, of course. Dunkel's Tornupto. Now, there's a reason why this is, but it's more so just kind of a, I don't know, it's just a name. It's just everything about it, you know. You just got Dunkels, you know, that just sounds kind of funny. And then Tornupto. So, that's all there is to that. But with that said, I can finally begin showing you guys some of my sealed product. So for the first one, I have a Topps 10 for Meowth. I purchased this a little bit before. Actually, I purchased this before I started the channel. It was like probably around this time last year. And on top of that, I actually purchased the Squirtle one as well. So I got these two tops 10s, and of course, you know, it is a little beat up, but I've just been holding on to those just because I don't really have any desire to open them at the moment unless I had like a duplicate 10. Just keeping it for the collection. So just that. And then in terms of, I actually have some booster boxes here for the sealed collection. So we have ourselves Chilling Rain. And let's see if I can put all of them up here. I actually don't have that many. I could, but I end up opening them more so than saving them. I do plan on kind of collecting them as time goes on, at least one, and then like if I had any extras, you know, whatever. And then Evolving Skies. Man, Evolving Skies, what a play I missed out on. I remember my first Evolving Skies booster box I bought for probably like 140, and before it went up, I bought this one for like 200 or so, because it started going up, and then it was just too late, and now it's at like 400, 450 or something like that. But these next cards, I'm just gonna place there. So these next packs are actually part of my sealed pack collection. So I have a plan to obtain basically every single pack art for every single set. As you can see here, I have all of these. And let's see what we have on the other side. So that one's gonna be, you know, kind of a long-term investment. The only issue is actually getting them out of the box because of the plastic. All right, yeah, because of the plastic, it is a little bit hard to get them out of the box. But as you can see here, you know, I got all the Evolving Skies pack arts, and then we have all of Shining Fates. And then, you know, Fusion Strike, and then the Pokemon Go, since that's only one pack. Alright, so I do actually have another box of you know, some more packs, but it's just more of the Sword and Shield era. So I'm sure you guys already know what the pack arts look for that. I just collected all those since those were relatively easy to collect. I'm only missing a few pack sets from Sword and Shield, and then I'm gonna have to move backwards to Sun and Moon, and then XY, and so on. So, but for what I have here, I actually have two base sets of Diamond and Pearl and an EX Sandstorm. I got this bad boy at one of the local card shops around here. Same with this next pack. We have a Neo Genesis Unlimited Edition. And then we have ourselves a first edition Fossil. And then, you know, here we are. This is probably the biggest thing in my collection so far, is the Skyridge set. And I chose to get Ho-Oh, since I figured at any point, you know, if you were to buy a Skyridge pack for a collection, Ho-Oh and Vaporeon would probably go first. So that is probably the most prized one. And then I have these EX Ruby and Sapphire packs, which are pretty cool in themselves. And then lastly, we have some of the Pop series. So, of course, I will need to get, you know, 2 and 3, 5, and then I have all the rest. It's just that the other ones are more sought after, and with that, they're more likely to be sold. So it's a little hard to try and find those type of packs at a reasonable price. Not to say, especially for Pop Series 5, because that pack is like expensive because you have the chance to pull the Gold Star. I think it's Umbreon and I think it's Espeon, but just being able to have a chance, that's why that pack's so expensive. And then, let's see, I'm gonna have to clear up some room here real quick. Alright, so now we're gonna go into my binder here. Alright. So, this is my binder for Paldea Evolved. As you can see, I am missing a couple of like the regular packs, but as you can see overall, it's pretty good. So yeah, it's just the usual Pokemon stuff here. So as you can see, we're just gonna be flipping through, showing off everything here. And I know some people put in like the reverse holo and then the regular, but I don't have time for that. So as you can see here, these are the hits that I got for Paldea Evolved. Amazing card, by the way. And then we have all of these cards. It's really not a complete set, I'll be honest. There's a lot of stuff missing. We have Chi-Yu. And then this page, of course, we have Iono, and then some of the gold cards. And that's pretty much it for this binder. This is one of my more incomplete ones. I would say my Scarlet and Violet, and especially Obsidian Flames, is more complete somehow. Well, Obsidian Flames, see that set, it's an interesting set because there's not a lot of pulls. There are not a lot of hits that you can get. So here, let me just make some room here for you guys. So as we can see, you'll be able to see that this binder is a lot more complete than my previous one that I just showed. Of course, there are some still, basic EXs that I'm still missing. But for the most part, everything is, pretty complete. So, let's see. And then we get to the actual hits themselves. Got that beautiful Ninetales up there. And then, let's see here. Yeah, so this one's a lot more complete, I would say. Because this is the gold card. Like, look at that, guys. From here, this is the first hit that I don't have. Goes through all this. All of that. Here's the chase card. And that's it. Like, there are not a lot of hits to get. And then, of course, we have ourselves the promo card here. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we do not have a lot of hits in this set. So it's quite unfortunate, but it also makes, pulling those hits a little bit easier. So I'll take whatever. because I'm just enjoying, you know, the collecting aspect. I am probably a little bit over ambitious with some of the stuff, but that's okay, because, you know, I'm in here for the long run. So here is the Scarlet and Violet base set binder. As you can see so far, the pages are definitely more complete. I think I opened this product quite a bit, or I just got lucky with the EXs. But yeah, we did not miss anything from the original like set numbers. Now it's just all the special arts and stuff. This one definitely had quite a lot, because, you know, here's the gold card finally, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, so that's pretty much the binders that I currently have. I do actually have some other binders purchased, and I will begin filling them out probably sometime between this video and Thursdays. But with that, guys, you know, that's gonna conclude today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.